What up, what up? It's your boy Chap, Spiritual Trapanese. For my chosen ones, listen up. If you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But watch how they take your kindness for weakness. And God moves in on your favor. Your solitude was everything you needed to get to the next level. And you didn't need them. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if this resonates with your spirit, which I know it resonates with all my chosen ones. All my chosen ones, I know it needs to resonate with you. I know it's going to resonate with you. I know it has to resonate with you. The reason why it has to resonate with you is because you need to stop allowing these people to take your kindness for weakness. These people out here, they don't really want to see you win. Okay, at the end of the day, they really don't want to see you prosper. They want to take your kindness for weakness, and they want to use and they want to abuse you. They want to leave you high and dry. They want to leave you stranded like a bandit. You understand what I'm saying? But put in the chat that God got me. All right? I don't fear nothing. God got me. And you might have taken my kindness for weakness, but please believe this won't be the end of me. Okay? Let me tell you guys something. I had 2 people take my kindness for weakness yesterday. Okay, I had an ex-narcissist. Okay, ex-narcissist. All right, and I had a makeshift friend. All right, I would say like this: they're not even my friend. Let's break something down. Okay, people are only around you to benefit off of you. People are only around to take your kindness for weakness. People will slowly start moving themselves away from you when they find out that they can't get what they want from us. When they can't get what they want from us, and it's so true. Okay. These manipulators, these liars, these gaslighters, these people that are just out for themselves. They don't even really necessarily like you. They don't really rock with you like that. Okay? A lot of these people will be cool with you for years. A lot of these people will be cool with you for a long time. All while in secret competition, all while scared that if you make it, that might hurt them. All the while that, like, if you actually pour into yourself more than you pouring into them, you know, when you pouring into God, when you crying out to God, when you asking God to lead you, when you're not, you know, being ignorant of Satan's devices, realizing that, you know, just like you guys put in the chat, God got me, smash in the chat, God got me, and put the thumbs up. You know, that you're living intentionally, that you're living for yourself, you're living to become the best version of yourself. And sometimes you be trying to help people out, sometimes you go out of your way, you feel me? Praise the Lord, you know what I'm saying? When God gives you opportunity to help somebody else out, just because it's not how they want you to help, you know, just because it's not how they want to, you know, how much they thought that you were going to help her, you know, it's just funny because they expect a lot from you, but don't expect you to expect anything from them. Isn't that crazy? You know, they feel like their efforts are just enough to show up, and that's it. And you just need to show up and show out, you know. And the funny thing about it is people have played on to your weaknesses. They played your kindness to your weakness. They played on that. They latched onto that. These leeches are funny because I had 2 people yesterday that, you know, I was around, you know, lately, and I really took a step back and had to really be by myself yesterday and realize that being by myself is not all that bad. Being by myself, you know, honestly, until I find, you know, the soulmate, or until I find the friends that are really trying to see me win and trying to help me win. A lot of these friends don't want to, a lot of these friends, you know, they'll hang out with you, you know, they'll use you for what you can do for them, you know, but do they really want to see you win? Do they really help you gain a certain type of position in life where it may put you over them? You know, or it may put you in a different light where they're just not who they used to be anymore. You know, you have a certain type of entity where I look at it as like this. You know, I had a friend, I had somebody, you know, I said friend, associate, whatever you want to call it, yesterday. You know, if you have friends or associates like this, I'm calling them. I just got off work. You know, I'm running around doing a couple things, and I get off and I'm like, hey man. And this is me just thinking, you know, I'm chilling. I really don't have really much to do. You know, let me call my friend. You know, I know he's probably a Green Bay Packers fan. He's a Green Bay Packers fan. I overheard him say he's a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm like, oh, they're in the playoffs. Whatever. Let me go ahead and call him up and see and see if he wants to watch the game, because usually we watch a Laker game or two or whatever. But lately, since I haven't been letting him do exactly what he wanted when he wanted, in my studio, I call him. I'm like, hey, man, what's up with you? Oh, nothing, just hanging out. He's giving me the very nonchalant, acting like, you know what? I'm tired of talking to you, and they gonna get tired. They gonna act like they're tired of talking to you, like you the problem, like you the situation, like they irritated with you all the time. And that's another thing too. People are gonna be taking your kindness for weakness and acting irritated with you. They're gonna be acting, like you provoked you provoked them by you just being yourself, you being happy, you being energetic, you being happy, you being fun, you being adventurous, you being loud, you making jokes. It's not funny to them because they're miserable inside. It's weird because they're not conquering life. When God gave you situations, you came out scraped but unscathed. You feel what I'm saying? You came out victorious. You sometimes when you had to take a step back, like me, I'm taking a step back, take a step forward, and I ain't scared to let everybody know I'm pushing. I might have fell down, but you know what? I have my peace now. Okay, I have my peace now, and my peace comes with nobody being able to have access to me like that, because like I said before, then I had somebody break into my house. I tried to break into my house, and that just ain't cool. So in a way, now that I downsized and moved out of my situation, I feel like now it's better for me. And if you guys have that situation, yeah, your peace is everything. So basically what I'm trying to let you guys know, as life gets on, the lonelier it's gonna get, because these people, and it's gonna be okay to be lonely, and you know what? Sometimes you need to really just go through that heartbreak. Sometimes you really need to go through that when friends betraying you, turning their back on you. I call my friend, I'm like, hey man, what's up with you? He's acting like, oh no, I'm just hanging out. What's going on? He's not doing nothing. I already know he's not doing nothing. Call me and he's like, yeah, I'm like, hey, chilling. I'm about to go run to this music store real quick. You wanna come with me? And if they sitting there, trying to find every excuse. I gotta, I don't know if I should bring my skateboard, or I don't know if I should, cause I'm like, we can walk or we can drive, because he has a car and I don't, but it's walking distance. It might be in the rain. Oh, is it raining? Look, it rain, sleet, or snow, it doesn't matter. The chosen one's gonna glow. Rain, sleet, or snow, the chosen one's is on the go. He doesn't wait for nobody, doesn't wait for no man, no woman, no situation to pan out, in his favor. He usually just does it, or she usually just does it, because they're walking with faith, they're walking with God, they're walking with the Most High. Be faithful over a few things, he's going to make you ruler over many. So as I'm moving to him, I'm like, okay, so, and he's giving me this head scratching over the phone. I'm like, he's not with it. All right, let me call you back. I said, let me hit you back. Did you know I did not hit this person back up at all? I left him right where he, what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him back. He got called that person back? Absolutely not. I told him, keep the same energy, because the same situation. He's like, oh, I got like a headache, I got a headache. All right, man, cool. You wanna play the fence? You wanna act that funny? Cool, I understand. You know what I'm saying? You might really actually have a headache, so let me go ahead and give you, the space you need to get well. Yeah, hit me when you get well. Devil, you're a liar and the truth ain't in you. Okay? Devil, you're a liar and the truth ain't in you. So, and what I want to tell y'all too is, like, I had another person yesterday try to tell me, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a caring father, whatever. Yeah, I got my, I was gonna selfishly, we always putting ourselves before everybody else. I was gonna put myself before everybody else. And I was gonna be happy to do it, because that's my purpose. A man who provides for his kid, a woman who provides for his kid. If you don't provide for your kid, you're worse than an adulteress. It says that in the Bible. So definitely, if you guys are a man, if you're a woman, do what you can for your child. Do what you can for, and if you have a narcissist ex that doesn't, that's just caught in drama, caught in toxicity. Okay, you just need to pay them no mind, because as I was calling around, like, hey, before the day started, before my day started, my daughter calls me all the time. My beautiful, beautiful daughter calls me all the time. She's 5 years old. She calls me, and she wants to talk to her dad. Well, then my ex gets home from work. She doesn't really want. I get no phone calls, none. Taking another kind of reading. I told my daughter to call her right back. I tried calling her right back. Her mom probably must have got home. Couldn't get any phone calls back. Couldn't get no answers for hours. Well, it's not until later that night I finally get a call from my daughter. After I message this person, tell them I have something for you. You know what I'm saying? Basically some money. I have some money for you. But then that's when I get a call. Right? It's funny because people only care for what they can get out of you. Which I knew that was gonna happen. And yeah, I was gonna break them off, but then when I told them, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you some, some money, and it was just like, oh, okay, thank you. It was no, oh, thank you, or what I'm saying, I could sure use it, or man, times are rough, or because I know they need it. But they don't want to acknowledge you. They want to, and then they want to be, oh, I'll call you back, or and I'll never get a call back. People are always taking your kindness for weakness. So, these users, abusers, and confusers are always going to be trying to get the best of you. Always going to be trying to use your kindness for weakness. Always going to be trying to leave you high and dry. Always trying to make it seem like you're not doing enough for them. Always trying to make it seem like you have to be there for them. Now, the reason why the friend, one of my friends, he didn't want to come through and watch the game with me. I'm like, you didn't want to come through and watch the game? He's like, I got a headache. Your favorite team is playing and you got a quote unquote headache? No, it's because I'm not letting you do exactly what you want. I'm not opening up the floodgates of me oversharing, me over blessing you, and me getting really nothing in return. And the only thing I do get in return is jealousy. Is I don't get effort. I don't get integrity. Okay? I get lies. You feel what I'm saying? I get told stories. Same with your nice ex lover, whatever. All you're doing is getting told lies. All you're doing is, being disrespected, disregarded, breadcrumb. You feel what I'm saying? It's like hot and cold. People will try to play you left, will try to play you right, will try to do you dirty, will try to come back, will try to do you dirty, will try to come back. All in a month's time, all in a week's time, all in a couple of days' time. They'll forget that they even did you dirty. They'll forget that they even forgot about you. They'll forget about the times where they told you that they were gonna come through and they didn't come through. All right, those times where they blamed you for everything going bad when everything was really their fault. Because they know that, you bit the bullet before. It's easier to point the finger. It's easier to point 1, 2 at somebody else without looking at the 3 behind them. All right. So like I said, man, this life gets lonelier, man. This life gets lonelier. It's crazy. Friends betray you, friends go against you, friends don't want to be around you. And that's cool. It's cool. You're a chosen one. Stay in your isolation. I've learned a lot about myself. I stay by myself. I sat in my prayer closet. I meditated. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I need you guys to do. I need you guys to stay locked in. Stay going for what your purpose is. And if you need to take a step back from, working so much, to working on your goals, working on your purpose so much, to reframe and work on your spirituality, work on the inner work, then do so. Because I do believe in silent therapy, where you just sit in silence and you just get your thoughts together, and you take some deep breaths, you take breath controls, you know what I'm saying, you pray on it, you fast a little bit, you know what I'm saying, all in a combination, of being the best version of yourself, figure out what makes you happy, figure out, what can get you over the hump, what can get you out of, get you into better places and better rooms where people are treating you with respect, where people are honoring you, where people, are compensating you, respectfully and rightfully. All right?